I have chronic chest pain. I don't know why, and neither do my doctors. Sometimes it seems like stress, other times it's my stomach or esophagus, but my brain is always convinced that it's my heart, and my time is up. Obsession can be caused by many things, but at the root of the issue is a sense of control. Obsessive thinking can trick us into believing that we have more influence over our random lives than we actually do. When we struggle to feel in control, we are prone to project that insecurity onto the world around us, and can develop repeating thought cycles, intrusive but comforting in their familiarity. The brain works to develop your desired pathways, enforcing this behavior. The more you crawl into a rabbit hole, the wider the path gets, and more easily is it followed time and time again as your imagination escapes to the familiar destination. We may not have a grasp on the chaotic forces which influence us and our mood, but the world inside is more easily grasped as we search for the root of our suffering. Left untreated, this pattern will produce an obsessive-compulsive mind. The false sense of control becomes pathologized, and delusions grow with repeated episodes. The compulsions bring short-term comfort, relief enforced chemically by the brain, but a precedent of suffering is set as the engine of addiction is ignited. For many, like myself, these obsessive behaviors do not manifest as much as commonly portrayed physical compulsions, but rather exist entirely as thought forms which must be assuaged and addressed with the specific application of ideas. My compulsions center around my health, most commonly the measurement of my heart rate, blood pressure, and scanning for pain in my limbs. The spontaneity of a heart attack cutting my time with loved ones short consumes a substantial amount of my thinking mind, despite the irrationality of such a fear. The dread of death, an uncontrolled fate with immeasurable repercussions, the veil of the unknown requires surrender, but instead I lash out and search for control. If I can detect it, if I can catch it, perhaps I can curb my fate. This stress feeds my chest pain, which creates obsessive worry and engages a limitless cycle in my mind. And so, I end up in the ER. Paramedics race to my home in the middle of the night. I lay silently on an examination table as my guts are scanned with an ultrasound machine. My best friend clenches my hand as I sob, living in a world where I am already dead. I wait an eternity for specialists I don't need, pay them with money I don't have, and receive result after result confirming my general good health. Lose some weight. Okay. It is a terrible weight to realize that your pain, which you feel deep in the bones of your physical body, may be caused by your own thought forms. That the mere act of worry will tense your muscles, pump your adrenaline, and raise your sensitivity to otherwise benign stimulation. It's hard to believe that you are the cause of your own suffering in every possible instance. In searching for control, you've lost it, now a victim to even yourself, your own rumination, the tool which kills you. How can we be truly alive in the world when we are convinced we are dying? How can we be strong when we have convinced ourselves that we are weak, fragile things at the mercy of the wind? How can I spend time with my family when I have committed so much of it to doctors whom, if I'm honest, I would rather never see again? All this to climb a mountain with no peak and escape mortality itself. If you have seen a doctor, if you have been examined and told your heart is healthy, consider the following. There is a sick heart and there is a healthy heart. There is less in between space than you may have convinced yourself there is. A sick heart has signs which cannot be easily ignored. A sick heart does not come and go. It does not choose one day to offer pain and another to let you rest. A sick heart cries out for help in every way it can. Your heart racing, some stress, some palpitations. These can be ways a healthy heart handles challenges such as anxiety, exercise, certain foods, alcohol, hormonal issues, and more. If you are not born with a heart defect, if you're not over 40 and living an unhealthy lifestyle, if you have been seen for your chest pain and have been determined to be of sound cardiac health, you will have to accept this reality, despite what your brain in pain wants you to believe. You will have to tackle the issue from another angle: talk therapy, psychiatric intervention, and/or body scan meditation. Become familiar with your heartbeat. It is not your enemy and has kept you alive until today. It's not looking for an opportunity to betray you. The dark does not destroy the light. It defines it. It's our fear of the dark that casts our joy into the shadows.
Hey, thank you for watching that. I know that was a little different than my usual content, but I just wanted to make something that I really wish that I had access to when I was going through the throes of my absolute worst health anxiety earlier this year. So anyway, that was the point of this video. Hopefully it helps somebody out there. If you are interested in supporting me in making my videos, please check out patreon.com/American Dragon. There are physical reward tiers. Primarily, I send out postcards every month featuring unique artwork and music and things like that to subscribers who pledge $5 or more. There are other perks to being part of the Patreon community, and check it out if you're interested in that sort of thing. All right. Anyway, I guess like if you liked it, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and I will see you the next time I make a thing. See ya.